my name is Aishi and welcome to my today's video, which is a part 2 of 4 girl tips to look richer. Now I have part 1 which I will leave in the description box down below for you guys to check out. So basically in these videos I explain like how you can look richer, which does not exactly mean richer but also well polished, much more presentable. So it's not only that you will dress according to this and you will look like $1,000,000. Of course it helps, but somehow it also helps you to look much more presentable and polished. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And with all that intro done, let's begin with this video. Last video I talked a lot about clothing, so in this video I thought why not focus more on makeup. So my tip number 1 is to have a minimum makeup, and I know like there are so many different steps to even get that minimum makeup, that dewy look, that glowy look, and that is true, but you just want to balance it. Like put on a good foundation, do not have that cakey face, do not put too much of blush or too much of contouring, too much of eyeshadow, too much of thick eyebrows. All together you will look like a clown. So make sure you have a good balance, you have a good presentable face, you do not have that cakey face. Put on a good primer. All I mean to say is that do not use too much of makeup which looks too much excessive. Like you always wanna look like nice so that people compliment you and not like that they make fun of you. Of course it depends upon the occasion, but any occasion you just don't want to look like a clown. So make sure you're having balance in your makeup. So my tip number 2 is related to hair, and that is to use good products which makes your hair frizz-free. Even if you're having curly hair, don't forget to use some oils, and if you're straightening your hair, don't forget to use some hairspray. Have a good presentable and nice hair, well maintained, well toned, with no split ends, which is shiny, which does not look damaged, because hair also creates such a huge difference. Because if you have like you're wearing all nice clothes, all nice shoes, and you're all ready to go, but you have your hair in a messy bun. Now I know messy bun is also a look, but there's a way to do it. You do not want those baby hairs or those split ends to show up. So make sure that you keep in mind that your hair is also like looking nice when you're stepping out of your house, so that you look like $1,000,000, or at least like better than what you would look if you just walked out of your house like that. So my tip number 3 is to take care of your nails. Now I know most of us don't focus on our nails. I am a victim of that too. We really play like much more importance on having a good outfit, putting on a good lipstick, but what about your nails? Like don't have nails like me now. See my nails, like they are not even nice, but look at these hands, like these nails are still yet better. So even if you're not putting on a nail polish or something, make sure that you have those clear transparent nail polish on, or you do your manicure pedicure at home. There are so many YouTube tutorials out there, so you can definitely do it at home for free, for a much cheaper if that's what you're looking for. But have a good shape, have a good color, like keep them in a proper shape, keep them clean if you're putting on a transparent gel, because you know when you're signing something, like we don't really focus on that, but you are like shaking your hands with someone or you're eating food, people actually notice that your nails are not really nice or they're looking chipped or something. So make sure that you like take care of your nails as well. So my next tip is related to accessories, and I know I have talked about accessories in my earlier videos. I have a whole entire video on how to style accessories. I will leave it in the description box down for you guys if you want to check it out, but after you finish this video. But in this video, like I really want to emphasize on some other kind of accessories, like not just belts and sunglasses and bags and shoes, but some other kind of accessories like hair accessories. They are really trending, or those velvet kind of bandana and those scarves, like those really create so much more difference. Like there are so many different ways by which you can style your scarf, you know, like putting it around your bag or putting it around your neck, and there are so many things like this that are going on. I'm sure if you are a fashion lover like me, you will see all these trends going on the Instagram page, and that's where we get like an idea of the trends mostly. So you can also use hair accessories, you can use simple rings and bracelets. Nice safety pins also do such a difference, and hair accessories, those are the one which I want to emphasize much more. So having just like simple hair accessories like nice pearls and nice bows or some nice pattern also creates such a nice difference. So you can also use simple accessories like this to elevate your style. My tip number 5 is to be well groomed, and I know all the tips that I mentioned, like if you follow them all, you are already becoming well groomed, and I don't really need to put this aside as a separate point, but I do have to do it because there are some things which I didn't mention, or I wanted to elaborate more on this point, and that is grooming. Now grooming is so important. Like even if you are putting on a nice outfit, like you really don't look groomed if you don't consider the other things. And with the other things, I mean your nails, your hairs, your skincare and your makeup, all of them together forms like how well groomed you are gonna look. Now if you are a person who is putting on a foundation or a tanner, make sure it matches your skin complexion. Don't forget to apply it on your neck area as well, so that you do not like it does not look like your head belongs to a different person and your body belongs to a different person. So try to maintain that even tone, try to use good hair products, try to have good nails, and that is how you look well groomed. Try to wear nice clothes which are like wrinkle free, have a good hair, no split ends, no frizziness, have a good makeup, like no cakey foundation and not too much of that sparkly eyeshadows when it's not necessary. So together all of that really makes you look much more groomed. So grooming is also such an important part, because every person who looks rich, you will notice that they are always well groomed from head to toe. Tip number 6 is to have a good perfume. Now I don't really need to put this as a point, but like I know that we all have different tastes of perfume, but like have a perfume which have a long lasting effect, which people really recognize that okay, that perfume is here and that means she is coming or he is coming, because that's their signature perfume, that's a part of their signature smell, and that becomes a part of their personality, the part of your entity. People recognize you by that. So try to have a good perfume. It does not have to be too strong or too peachy or fruity smell. It could be anything you like, but just make sure that it's not smelling like alcohol. Now I know some of these perfumes out there are like just they smell so toxic, so try to avoid those and try to have something which has a nice smell. Like there are some perfumes which are smell like so strong, but they do not smell toxic like that. So make sure you're also having a good perfume which lasts longer. And if you want like how you can make your perfumes like smell or last longer, there are so many videos out there, so you can definitely check it out as well. But what I like to do is that I like to put on a little bit of Vaseline and then apply my perfume like on my neck area or on my hand area, and it really helps to last longer. Like just a simple hack with Vaseline. So you guys can try it out too if you really want, but have a good perfume which has a long lasting smell and which has a nice smell to be said. And my last tip, which is tip number 7, because you guys know I like to do 7 numbered things when it comes to these fashion things, because you guys really enjoy it, or maybe I just found out my lucky number. And that last tip is that when it comes to fashion, less is more. Let me put it in quotations, that less is more. Now you don't want to wear your dress which is the costliest and wear your shoes along with that, wear your costliest bag and your makeup, all of them together, because you think that if you wear your nicest things together you are gonna look richer. If you wear your costlier things together you are gonna look richer. No, it just makes you look much more weirder. So try to have a balance. Like even if you are doing something basic or simple, it doesn't really mean that you would look poor or boring. There are so many different ways to look sophisticated, even if simple things is what you are wearing. So less is more. Even if you're wearing something simple, try to have a simple or a nice handbag or some nice shoes, and that is enough to make you look richer. Like you can check out the rich people out there, the celebrities, they don't go on wearing like too much of necklace and too much of heavy things together, their nicest dresses and shoes all together, thinking that oh my god, this is of this much price, this is of this much price, and together I am $100 million, so I would look like that. No, of course there's an occasion for it. If it's an event or a marriage, I totally get it, but other than that, less is more. Do not try to overdo it, because then you're just So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. You can check out part 1 in the description box down below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if it helps you a little bit, don't forget to comment it down. I really like to make these videos, and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to comment them down below as well. I would definitely make other if you really enjoy this. And with all that said, I post 2 times a week on Mondays and Fridays. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I post there a lot. I am on my stories, I'm on my feed posting my daily outfits, and also you can talk with me there if you want to. And that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.